Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. Hope everyone's doing okay today. I'm so sad it's Friday. I feel like it's so weird. I feel like I just started my vacation. I don't feel like it's been 2 weeks, but it was so funny because like my first Monday of my vacation and even Tuesday felt like it had been so long, which is kind of funny. So time is funny how it works that way. But yeah, so I just thought I would take the weekend to myself and enjoy that before I had to go back to work. So we're gonna make today our last streamcation day. Thank you, No Mercy. I appreciate that. It is so satisfying to watch the traffic move through this area. It's just really lovely and everything just flows through, knock on wood. Makes me really happy. Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of a jug handle. I've used this several times and it's always just works so well. Of course, a roundabout's always good too. So it's nice. The combination of the jug handle into the roundabout. Very, very nice. Well, hello to No Mercy. Hello to Blue. Hello, Steve. Hello, hello. Okay, so I have a lot I want to get done today, and I'm gonna see how long Anna will let me stream. I did walk her before this. So yeah, if she'll let me stream for like 3 or 4 hours today, I'm gonna go for it because there's a lot of stuff I'd like to get done. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes. Okay, the first thing I want to do here actually is I want to like kind of make this a bit of a faculty row. Essentially, I want to put some really nice looking houses in here, and I want to blend this guy in here too. But we'll see. So what I'm actually going to do for the moment, we're going to pause this. I am just going to move this out of the way for the moment. Just for the moment. I'm going to clean all this up that I did. And let's pick some really nice houses to go along here. So what I want to do is let's go into here. I think I'm gonna do 3x3s. Could do the university and do like the higher up levels. That could be nice. That could be nice. I kind of like this style though. Doing something, because this does have a more kind of grander feel. Yeah, this style here I think is what I'm looking for. No, we want to stick with, yeah, like level 4. Let's do this. Let's go all. Let's go college and level 2. Level 3. Let's look for all level 4. Maybe we only have, okay, that's cute. How is this one different? Well, that one has a different look to it. That's kind of nice. Okay. Yep, I like that vibe. Could be good. Yeah, that's nice with the porch. Actually, I really, really like... I think I'm gonna ditch these ones. I really like this style. I think we should do... Yeah, I think that's what we should do. Let's do like a row of yeah, because you'd see that where the houses are pretty much all the same. So if we did like a little university row, but it's going to be like a little faculty row, I think that's gonna be very cute. Yeah, I really like that idea. Yeah, I see the vision. I see the vision ahead. Yeah, that's gonna be really nice. Okay, so what I want to do here actually is give this a little tree line. Actually, let's bring in the, it's actually a good point to bring in this little vanilla tree. Yeah, I feel like that, it pulls in the trees that are on the assets. I really like that. Okay. Hello, Bobble. Hello, David. Hello, Sneaky Shannon. Yes, we're gonna see how long Anna will let me stream, but like I'd like to get a lot done today. So, okay. All right, so we are going to use Move It. Yeah, I mean, you'd see these pretty close together. So that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be really tight. This is going to end up looking really nice. And talk about really nice faculty housing. Now, of course, you know, there'd be a common area and then there'd be a certain amount of rooms. So it's not like you'd have one professor here. It's like, you know, for people who need to live on campus, there can be some nice faculty housing for them. Okay, yeah, I really like that. It's all the same. really tightly together. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay. So then the other thing I want to do is we have this, our groundskeeper. So what I think I would like to do is put the groundskeeper here. Grab a little surface painter here. And then what I'd like to do is, let's go into 2x2. Fix our lighting here. Yeah, I want to have a little house for the groundskeeper to live. And then there's the, they got like the shortest commute to work ever. But I think that's really fun. Okay, and then we can clean this up a bit. That be a driveway to the back there. Okay, that's very cute. I like that. Okay, let's mark all of these historical. Of course, landscaping is going to make a huge difference with how this looks and feels. But I think this is going to be really nice to have. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, and then do we have just stick with our other one. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yeah, these are really nice. These are really nice. Shake, hello. Long time no see. This groundskeeper gets a house. Where do I apply for that job? Right. But you know, I like to make things nice in my cities for everyone. No, I haven't done a sorority row yet. Now we will. So we do have 8 dormitories. So Shake, I should give you a little, this is our trade school university. It's huge. I'm really excited about it. And we kind of built it around this existing park. But yeah, no, we got all of our buildings down. Now we're getting in and figuring out all the other pieces. So this is our little faculty row here, which I really like. Okay, lots of landscaping to make this come together. Okay. Then what I would like to do is, one of the things that's going to be needed is a, I think I'd like to have like a campus grocery store. Thank you. I really like it too. Well, it was kind of funny because I had the bridge here and I had this road here, no roundabout or any of this stuff. And then we brought in the rail here and I was like, oh, let's put our campus right here. I laid everything out and then realized that I didn't give myself any through road and I didn't want all the cars driving through the university to get over to the town. So it worked out really well, but it was kind of like a uh-oh moment because I realized I just blocked access from our other town and from the highway. So, but yeah, thanks. I'm glad you like it. Glad you like it. Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna do like a nightlife area over here by the transit center, but I think it would be really nice to have a bit of a campus grocery store, I think. So let's go into the green cities. There's this one, which is really nice, and then this one, which I do like, is whoa! Sorry, everybody. Let's look at the sky. Which grocery store do I like better? I kind of like the vibe of the healthy weeds. Looks kind of cool. I think we should roll with that. Shake, what's shaking? How's life? What have you been up to? I think what we do is maybe have a little road come in here. And then we could have a little path that backs up along that way. I think that could actually be really nice. Let's grab our little road here. Actually, I'm gonna stick with I am liking this road for this area with the wide sidewalks. Okay. Lovely, lovely. With the parking. Pretty good. That's good. Hanging in there, hanging in there. The thing I always say is I could complain, but, or I say I can't complain because, like, you know. In the grand scheme of things, oh, what are you doing? It's kind of no point in complaining. So many others have it way worse. Okay, this is really cute. Makes it sound like my life's awful when I say that, though. It's not. It's just the state of the world. Of course you're gonna mess up my path when I do that. Son of a... It's okay. We'll redraw you. So it goes under. No, but life's been good. Work's been busy. Playing lots of City Skylines. It's a great change on the mood for sure. So much fun. I'm so addicted to this game. I don't think I'll ever get bored of it. I just love it so much. So much fun. And I love hanging out with all of you. That's the fun part. Yeah, so that's funny. Yes, the Taylor Swift University. So Shake, when we were first like deciding we were going to have a university here and fiddling with the layout and stuff, the news broke that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce were engaged, and I'm a fan of Taylor Swift, and I got very excited, and so then we ended up deciding to call this TSU. It is a trade school, so double entendre there, and then we decided to add in a football stadium for Mr. Kelce, so it's kind of a fun little thing that happened on stream. Love it when stuff like that happens. Love the good news. Okay, gosh, this building really should have a road behind it because it does have these things, but I don't know if I want to do that. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Let's just put our path behind here. Lovely, lovely. Exactly, exactly. That's what that was kind of my point, is like, yeah. Can't complain, can't complain. Okay, that's nice. I like a little squiggly path. I like that. Are there any doors out back here? No, just this little stair here. That's fine. And yes, I know I'm totally going overkill on the paths, but I just feel like you would definitely see that at a university. There's just little paths everywhere. So perfect. Almost good enough. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to have a little campus grocery store. More paths, more walking. Yeah, exactly. It's always good to have lots and lots of walking paths. Okay, so then I think we should take advantage and figure out some other little buildings to be here. Let's see. I don't want to do any restaurants here. That's not what I want to do. We could do a little fast casual type spot. Wouldn't be a bad idea. That is an option we could do. I think that would be valuable to have. So let's pop that in there. Make these historical. Okay, and then I think, let's see what else just occurred to me that benches are basically parking lots for people. That's true. Parking lots for the tushies. Yes, exactly. Oh, why do I have this paused? What am I doing? Okay. You know, I love my little corner store, so I think we fit that in here. Yeah, that's a good one to have. Let's see what else we have in here. We do have some of the emerging downtown, which might look nice potentially, but I don't want to put too much stuff here. It's like just a little touch of something is good. Yes, exactly. What No Mercy said. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, we do have that little bakery. We could put in the bakery. That's not a bad idea. What was that? Didn't we have another bakery that we got? Didn't we get two? I think we, or was it a donut shop? Yeah, this one. How big is this? Oh, this would be so nice to have though, a little donut shop. I think we make it work. I think we make it work. So if we put our little corner shop on the end, how nice would that to have a donut spot? Yeah, I think that's a good call. Okay, and then actually what we should put in here is a little coffee shop as well. So that's going to be important. All right, there's a couple different coffee shops. There's this little one, which would work. This one's cuter with the tables though, so I think that's the one we go with. Lovely. And this one's nice too because it's got the little, basically like what I see is like a little walk-up window. So then what we can do, I'm just gonna do it this way, is we can have a little path. Goes little window. Oh, actually, you know what we need to do? We actually should put a path here. I'm getting stuck in the details and overthinking things. Welcome to my stream. Okay, there's enough nice room to walk through there then, because you would want to be able just to walk into here. And this is nice. We have a little grocery store, little donut shop, little coffee shop, and then our little like quickie mart basically. I mean, this is really nice if you have the faculty row right here and this is faculty housing, to be able just to like walk over and grab a few things is really nice. And we're connected to our park path network, so which is like the center of everything. So I think that works really well. Joy over things, meaning all is well with the world. That's true. No worries, Bobble. No worries at all. Glove story. It's too funny. Too funny. Okay. We've got a little something there, which is nice. Yeah, I think that works really well. And I don't know, would you really see that inside of a campus? But you do see a lot of things built around campuses, so we are going to be doing that. So even though this is all a campus area, there'll be other little bits brought in too. But I think that's really nice to have. Okay, should we check on our tram, since now we've like put so much stuff in here now? Where is our tram? There you are. And no one's using it. That's not true. Why is there like, what? Oh, did a game happen or something? I'm so confused. Wait a minute. Oh, a game must have happened. Oh, interesting. Okay. But like, you're so close to the transit center. Just walk. That's too funny, actually. Interesting. That's very interesting. Typical students. Yeah. Well, it's definitely from a game for sure. But this is such a short walk here. That's what's a little bit mind-boggling to me. It's a little bit mind-boggling. Interesting. It's very interesting. The other thing we could do is we could put in a little metro stop here around the stadium. This is going to be like a medium density area, though. I don't know if I really want to bring in a metro here. We'll have to see. I'm not going to fuss about it now. Like, if they want to stand there and wait all day, fine. They can walk. Like, they're really close. How nice am I? Okay. All right, so... all right. So we got faculty housing. We got a little blip of like coffee shop, donut shop, which is good. Just to have a little something for the faculty there. And of course the rest of the campus can use it as well. I think that's really nice to have. Okay. The other thing I wanted to think about is, you know, on campus, we're definitely going to need like police, fire, medical, garbage, and desk service. So all of that stuff we're going to need as well. So, now over in this corner, we could set up like a little, service area kind of tucked in out of the way, which would be good because it has good access to all the things. So I think that's what we do. Right. Yeah, exactly. Maybe a pedestrian bridge. Oh, if we give them like a pedestrian path, you think they'll walk? Even though there is a pedestrian path, but it ends here. Because they can come into the station here. Yeah, we could like do another pedestrian path here. This is all gonna be, I'm gonna do some nightlife stuff in here though. We could, yeah, I mean, I could do like coming from the back side here. We did this. Didn't mean to do that. just like gave them another pedestrian path. I mean, still, I've seen Sims will walk such a far way. It's kind of crazy to me that they're all just hanging there. It's just kind of weird when they could easily, I mean, that's why we put the station here, so that way they would be super close to everything. Okay. Let's watch them all walk. They're all going to the station. I know where they're all going. Let's see if they use this or not. No, they don't even use that. Oh, a few people did. A few people did. Yeah, there must have been a game. Interesting. That's so strange to me that they wouldn't just walk. That's very strange. Very strange. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. No worries, old geezer. Enjoy your lunch. Enjoy your lunch. Okay. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Okay, so we need to build a little bit of a service area, and I feel like back here is a good little spot to do it. Okay, let's see how this goes. We'll see what we need room for. Okay, so we definitely want I guess the question is, do I want to do all the mountain style? Guess we could. It would look pretty good if we did. And kind of blend it in with everything. So maybe we do that. Maybe we do that. Okay, so then let's grab our, we'll figure out where everything is going to go. Let's just get it down for the moment. Great. And then I'm going to want our little community recycle center, and then also next to the medical clinic we're also going to need a little bit of death care, so that's going to be important. Okay, so let's figure this out. just kind of making it so that way behind these buildings we can have a nice little courtyard for them. I think that's going to work really nice, and then we can add in some nice little landscaping here. And don't worry. Oh, Old Geezer's at lunch anyways. Just say, don't worry, Old Geezer, we will add in some parking. Which we will. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that now. Cute little parking outside of our building. Lovely. Very, very nice. And let's grab this little one, can go here. Inside the building here. It's very nice. Lovely. Maybe an abandoned factory or grain elevator to show the history of the area. I don't even know the history of the area. But I'm not opposed to adding in some historical buildings. I feel like we just actually add this to here because in front of the fire station, there's not a lot of room for a bit of parking there. We do have our nice industrial area we did across the water. You'll probably like this, Shake. This was a nice mix of old and new, and a bunch of abandoned buildings for some reason. Why are you guys all abandoned? There's plenty of workers. We have a whole town of workers. Oh my gosh. I don't want to have to put any apartment buildings inside this area. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this industrial area came out, and like the look along the waterfront with kind of like the mix of kind of the new and the old. And then we did our nice little cargo situation. The traffic is going good. And then we did an ore area up here, which is humming along so nicely. We still need to do some detailing up here. Oh, and the other thing I did off camera, everyone, was do those cul-de-sacs. But again, we still need more detailing. But yeah. It's coming together. The area is starting to do some things. We're getting there. We're getting there. Hello, Shannon. All good, Shannon. Appreciate you either way. Hope work is going okay for you. Okay, so for the for these service workers, let's do this. let's get a little food truck out back here. And let's get some little tables. Lovely. Actually, move this a bit closer. And then let's also get some nice benches here. Just so they have a nice place in the middle of the day to come take a quick break. I think that will be really nice. And then let's grab, I do like this tree. A little tree there. Yeah, just so they have a little nice spot there. I think that's gonna look really nice. Okay. Very good. Okay, so there's our little service area tucked in there, and I think that works really well. That's the Joy Tacos truck, food truck. Okay, so we've got a teeny bit of a little commercial area there. We've got our little service area here. We did our faculty row there. Gosh, we have so much detailing to do on this campus. Let's go ahead and let's work on, should we work on our nightlife area? Should we work on detailing up? Maybe we should work on detailing up the rest of the park and the dormitory area. Should we do that first? Or should we build our nightlife area? Oh, lots of options, lots of options. The other thing is we do need, even though we have our dormitories, we do need our sorority areas as well. Is there another word for those? Or is that just what they're called? Like a sorority row, basically. Brian votes for nightlife. Okay. Should we do a poll? Nightlife is fun. Oh, there's two. If we get one more nightlife, we'll do nightlife. We'll do that next. And hello, Brian. Nice to see you. Welcome on in. Oh, this campus is so huge. There's so many things we could work on. But that's what makes it really exciting. All right, nightlife it is. We got the votes for the nightlife. Okay. So what we're going to do here, I honestly feel like this is a little redundant. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to take out that pedestrian path. What we could do is there's room along the back. We could have an additional pedestrian path that comes along the back side. That could be something, but also I think it's fine. It is not difficult to walk to this, so it's not far away. Okay, so nightlife area. I think essentially we're going to create it around the transit center here. Okay, so let's go into here. I'm going to pause this so we can lay down buildings and move stuff around, figure out what we want where. All right, so let's go with the big 4x4s first. Okay, we don't want to need that. There's nothing in there. Okay, so maybe, yeah, this is what we want. So this is a nightclub. Just toss that down. Game arcade. Yeah. I feel like it's kind of too big of a building for what I'm looking for. Okay, the bowling alley, yes, for sure. We're gonna have our little pub, of course. Karaoke, yes. And the comedy club, for sure, yes. Okay, then we've got a lot of other fun things we can bring in. Okay, we have the movie theater, which I think is a must. Little ice cream shop is good. And then there is, yep, so these little tap houses. And then we do have these cafes, which I really like. So I think we fit those in as well. I think this is a good collection here, and we can kind of blend stuff together and make it look really cool. The thing that we could do, oh, maybe this is what we do. If we did, okay, so now I'm thinking, if we did do a pedestrian road right up along this, we could face all the buildings on the pedestrian road and then have the parking along the back side here. That's what we should do. That would look really sharp. That would look really sharp, actually. Yeah. We can definitely make that work. Okay. Let's just, I'm gonna move this building out of the way. I'm gonna move these kind of bigger ones down here for the moment. Let's grab our pedestrian road. So we've been doing our, yeah, let's just do the cobblestone with the grass. And I will take this out and re-put this in. Oh, it does not want to go over that, but that's okay. I can actually that's weird. Why isn't Interesting. Okay, well, I'll figure that out. Okay, I'm gonna actually pull this all the way to the bridge there, so we have as much room as possible. Okay, and then let's grab our path again. Oh, we should probably actually attach it. I'm okay with this, actually. It's gonna work out just fine. We'll end up, that'll all get cleaned up. Okay, so then what we can do is move all of these. Let's make all these historical before I forget. Let's do that. Oh, this is gonna look really good. Actually, I'm very excited about this. This is gonna be fun. Okay, this looks so sharp on a corner. So let's put this on a corner here. And yes, we will have to bring in a little pedestrian action, which we'll be able to do. I like the idea of the cafes on either side here. I think that's gonna look really nice. Okay. Ice cream shop. I think the nightclub, it's a little bit bigger of situation, but I think if we put it like here, maybe. We will figure it out. Yeah, this is really fun. Really, really fun. And there are some other little buildings we can bring in to fill the little gaps here. This is going to be great. I actually think we should move this down here, if it will fit. Okay. Okay. Let me catch up in chat and see what y'all are saying. Hello, Dead Sea Pirate. I don't know what you mean by another hiatus, but January is actually my biggest. That's when I'm busiest with my job. So like end of December through like beginning of like March, like that time period is like when I'm like work is just insane. But I'm still gonna put out videos and stream. That's not gonna stop. Oh, a pedestrian tunnel. Yeah, we could do a little pedestrian tunnel for sure. But I think this will work, especially once we put in Surface Painter. I think it'll do the trick. I think. Let's see. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that, David. Bye, Shake. It was so nice to see you. I haven't seen you in so long. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate you. Hope you have a great day, too. Do I work in city planning? No. I think it's so cool, though. And I like... you know... The few reasons I like playing this game are I like really making I really enjoy making like it's like making places I wish I could live, you know, if that makes sense. I just think that oh, I can't fit that, can I? I will be able to, I'll make it fit. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought here. Yeah, I'm obsessed with really building and creating places that really think about the people that live there. I think that's so important, and I think unfortunately for, you know, depending on where you live in the world, there are some places that are great and really think about citizens, and I mean, I think that's fantastic. And then there's a lot of places that don't, that just don't, and that's like not fun. Like where I live, there's nothing I can walk to. Absolutely nothing. Not a thing. But then again, it's just, you know, I have lived in a city before where everything was walkable, but it's just so unaffordable. So I like playing City Skylines because I like to build places that I wish existed. And in my imaginary world, everything's affordable. But I have a, so my, like, I don't even know, it's like great grandfather, I guess, is on my mother's side, is Frederick Law Olmsted, and he designed Central Park, and he designed so many universities. He's known as the godfather of landscaping, and the way that he thought about projects was very much about for the community and for the people, and I just am very inspired by him and his life and how he lived his life and the things that he did. There's a really good, I mean, there's a couple books, but there's a really good book called Into the Clearing. That's a biography of his life. It's just fascinating. It's fascinating. He's the reason we have the Red Cross, which is also fascinating because of his work that he did in the war. So, just a really interesting character. So, like, when I lived in New York, I used to walk through the Central Park all the time, and I used to think, did he think about planting this tree here or putting this thing here? It was just so cool. Okay, so we do need a little bit of pedestrian magic here. So we do need a little one of these. So do we tuck one back in our service area potentially? I mean, we're especially going to need it if we put other things on the pedestrian roads. But I think we just need a small one. I think actually what we do is we just pop this here maybe. Is it going to be okay without a road? I think so. So yeah, I think city planning is so cool, and I think it's such a cool profession. And I'm really into parks though. That's kind of like my shtick though. I really like parks. So in another life, maybe I would have liked to get into like, you know, some sort of city planning job, but like more along the lines of like the Park Service, Parks and Rec. In another life. No Mercy says, I learned a lot of really fascinating little bits of NYC history over the years generally. Yeah. One thing that's really kind of one of the things that really was that happens a lot, and it's happened a lot over the United States, is that certain neighborhoods are, you know, they have highways through them, or they break apart neighborhoods. So when they went to build Central Park, there was a whole entire community, and they just basically told them they had to like leave all their homes and stuff. Really sad. So even though Frederick Law Olmsted did a lot of cool things, and he was very anti-slavery, there were other things that, you know, history stuff, it's not so great either. So just happens, you know. That's where we all come from. Like the poem on the Statue of Liberty. Yeah. Lots of cool things. Okay. Those little warnings are all gonna go away. Oh my gosh, how cute is this? Little pedestrian street. There's the big night, the dance club. We got our comedy club. Or this is the comedy club. This is the bowling. Little pubs here. I think this is great. I mean, it's so great to have right outside of the transit and kind of in the university. And then we've got all this additional parking, which should make old geezer happy. It's not enough. But no, that's really great. That's really great. And also this parking here is going to be really useful for commencement, because you could just park right across, walk over to the commencement. That's really convenient as well. But also, they should just take public transit because we have it available. It makes me really happy to see our parking lot being so filled up here. That's great. I'm glad you like it. Okay, so nightlife area done. We could put some cute little 1x1 buildings, but I almost think I think like landscaping is the better option in there. And we'll do that in the future, I think. Our little mascot running around. That's great. Okay. All right. Progress. All right, on this little corner here, across from our nightlife, this is our transit or our tram building. I feel like we should put a little gas station in here. I think, right? It's like a good spot for it. Yeah. Excellent spot. Little gas station. Okay. And then here, probably some sort of little office building or something. I think could be good. Let's see what we got here. Should be, or maybe we'll do it this way. And then we just need some trees. Smaller ones here. Lovely. Okay, I think that works. Office building there. Yeah, it's a good little spot for the gas station for sure. Okay. Oh, you're very happy with the parking. Yay! That makes me so happy. Okay, so should we... Where do we want to put our sorority row? I'm thinking... I'm thinking we could do some stuff out here. Our little... It's because we don't have a town established yet. Not enough people out here yet. And we do have our sports area out here. Maybe we work on that. The other thing I did want to think about is it would be good to have a laundromat. Maybe we put that here. There's the cafeteria here. I wonder if we do that here. There's the nice one you guys know I like so much. This one. But yeah, that would fit in there nicely. We could even put this, it kind of has like a nice, the Art Deco kind of works well with that cafeteria building. Looks pretty sharp. So we could put that right in here. Our little laundromat. Yeah, I think that's nice. Nice little spot for that. I think that works well. All right, is there anything else besides adding more housing? We've got a little grocery store situation. We got Nightlife. We have our services. We have our like little laundromat. Is there anything else that you can think like building wise outside of like more campus housing that you think that we need, that we have to have in this area? I guess a bank would be good to have somewhere on campus. We could put a bank situated somewhere. That might be nice to have. Maybe do that across from here. I mean, a bank and a post office. Essentially, we're creating a, you know, its own town. All right, well, let's think about that. So if there was like a little post office, that could be helpful to have. We did put in the cinema. We did do that. Yeah, we put that in the nightlife area over there. The other thing we could fit in here maybe somewhere is that, and we've used it before, but we could use it again, is the, that music venue that's in, no worries. The music venue, the larger one, that could look really nice somewhere too. Okay, let's grab our bank. Let's figure out where we want these. I think we do across from here. Maybe we mirror this road and do another road here with the parking. That could be good. Let's move these out of the way. So if we, let's see. Used our parking again. Ooh, I'm getting hungry. Okay, let's see here. Oh, that's right. I was using the road that I like to use, that I've been using in this build. Of course you don't want to do that. That's okay. We're going to move you out of the way for just a moment, just a hot moment. Maybe I actually do the road on this side. I think that's what we do. Whoops, wrong road. Okay. We're going to need to bring this down because we're going to need a bit more room here. Yeah, we can make that look cute with some landscaping around that. I think that's fine. Let's extend this road way out to there. That works well. Okay. Okay, that works for me. That works for me. Bring that in there. Okay, yeah. That can look really nice. And then what do we want to put over here? Maybe like a restaurant? What do we think? Bye, David. No worries. No worries at all. Always appreciate you stopping by. Always appreciate you stopping by. Should we put like a restaurant over here? Should we do like that Olive Garden-y looking one? Yeah. Is there enough room for this here? Barely. But enough. Okay, little restaurant there. That's nice to have. And oh yeah, we could do a little Five Guys there. I mean, that's the thing. The more food options, the better. And we're gonna move this to the side here so there's enough room for people to access that parking. I think that's gonna be enough room. It works, it works. Could actually put this even closer to there. And that means we could bring it up there a little bit more. We don't want to block the parking there for the post office. Okay, I think that's nice. A little something. And again, some nice landscaping will bring this all together here. So that's nice. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I like this. I wonder if we should bring a road here. We could bring in like a touch of like shopping. That could be nice to have. we did this, brought this back in like so. Yeah, and then we could do a couple nice little shopping buildings. Let me fix the music here. That could be nice. Again, I think we'll do some 3x3s. Yeah, some nice little actual shopping. Yeah, that looks sharp. That's nice to have. I dig that. Just a little touch. Yeah, I like this. Okay. Especially once we bring in lots of trees and landscaping. This is gonna look so nice. Steve. I mean, yeah, we all do silly stuff when we're young, don't we? Definitely. Probably would happen. It probably would happen. Okay. Did I mark all these historical? I think so. Did not mark that one historical. Okay, we can hit play again. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. That's gonna be nice. I think the other thing here is this would be a good place for a gas station. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, a tram road? Yeah, no, over here, you're correct, because this is where the tram road can come in here. But yes, this is a dead-end piece because this part of the tram road will come out and be part of the town over here. But we're still all looped into the tram loop there. The tram is working correctly around the university. It's just not anywhere else as of yet, because we haven't laid down any other tracks. But yeah. Okay. This is looking pretty cute, I think. An evening hour tram ride would round out the streamcation nicely. We can definitely do that at the end. I promise. We will definitely do that at the end. For sure, for sure, for sure. Okay, so we need more houses. So I'm thinking we could put a nice like group of houses out here, I think. Maybe we'll do that. No worries. No worries at all. All right, well, let's change up this road to be for our trees. And I think we also, again, lean into this vanilla tree style. Okay, and then I think for here, all right, so we definitely want level 3 or level 4. And I think what we want is the ones that look more, yeah, so these ones here. I think these are the ones we do. These 4, they all look slightly different. And I think these are the ones we do for like the sorority housing. Yeah, I think that's gonna work really nicely. Okay, we're gonna cram these in here. This is gonna be really nice, really nice, really nice. Let's cram them in. That's what we want. Lovely. Okay. Oh, that one's got the pool in the back. That one's kind of a big one. Let's do. This kind of one has a little bit better footprint here for what we're doing. Nice. Nice, nice. Okay. Aw, thanks, Thanks, David. I appreciate that. Yeah, we have gotten a lot done. A lot done, which has been really nice to get so much done. Yeah, but we have gotten a lot done. That is for sure. Okay, great. And the nice thing is all these have back porches too, so you can see, like, they'll have this whole courtyard area, which will be really nice as well. Okay, let's grab our little pedestrian area here because we need to sneak out a little area here. Little pedestrian areas tucked into our university area. Oh, that's too funny. Lilac. I didn't even realize that. Too funny. Gotta love City Skylines for that. Okay. Yeah, this is fun. This is fun. For sure. I like that. And then on this side, I think we just do lots of nice, lovely landscaping, essentially. Okay, so the other thing we can do here, even though this is very football centered, we do have this, the beach volleyball club, which came with this. So the other thing we could do is we could basically extend this out by putting another court right here, which I think would actually be really nice to have. And then we can put in some other sports oriented things, which I think would be really good. Yeah, like we have the tennis courts we could do something with, and the basketball courts. And then we do have our small little parks too, which we could like bring in as well. But yeah. Just did our basketball court, there's a little tennis court. Yeah, I think that's nice. Just need a little tree here on the corner. That's really nice. Okay. We've got our little sports area here. Uh-oh, this house. No! Did I not mark these historical? I thought I did. I did not. For shame. For shame. Fixing it now. Oh no. That's okay. Easy fix. Easy fix. Ay, ay, ay. We should be all good now. Okay. Whew. I once built an address data generator and based most of it on street names on tree names and presidents' last names. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. That's one thing I really Cities by Steven, he doesn't make videos anymore, but his YouTube is still up. If you haven't watched his builds, you definitely should. You would love them. The thing I really appreciate is he was always really good about his street naming, which I am not good at all. But yeah, and just how he always tied everything into like historical and why this should be here and all that stuff. I really appreciated. So that was always nice. Okay, so we should see if we could fit in the gymnasium. Where is that? Oh, that's in the healthcare. Yeah, we should definitely put in the gymnasium. I feel like we could also fit in the pool. There we go. Pool feels a little bit better out here. Hi, Anna. Hello. Okay. I like that. Hi. Hello. Hello. All right, let me get her a treat. I'm gonna heat up my coffee and we're gonna keep going. I know normally around now is when I end the stream, but I want to keep working on our university, so let's keep it up a little longer today. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. Ah, yes, David. I figured out a jug handle here. It's moving traffic so nicely, so that makes me really happy. And then I did our little expressway across our university. Okay. What else should we put in here? We could put the, we could just load it up. We could just load it up. We could do the sauna. And I bet we could make the yoga garden fit for sure. Okay, so all right, so actually let's put, I'm not quite sure where I want the yoke guard. I don't think I want it there. All right, let's go ahead and change this out for our, I'd like to have our tree road here as well. Let's back this stuff up. Oh, that's right, I have this path here. Okay, now we can fix all the things. Gosh, I have made a mess here with the surface painter. Let's fix this. Sometimes surface painter is just not a good look. Okay. Lovely. Don't mind having the pool there. Do some nice landscaping back there. And let's put some parking out front of our pool. Lovely. Okay, that looks nice now. We just need some nice landscaping back there. That looks pretty sharp. Okay. Do I like this here or do I want to move it? I'd almost like it if this was behind that, like if it was kind of like a back-to-back situation. That could look really cool. I wonder if we do that over here and then just bring in lots of nice landscaping. What would that look like? Let's just see if it'll, if we did it this way, oh, it's not gonna want to be that far off of a road. Well, boo, okay. Fine. But it just needs a path. There's no parking, so what we could do is do it this way. I know, I just put in these trees. If we did it, oh, there is parking right there, but that's okay. If we did it on the edge. I think this would look cool if it was like on the back side of this, almost like if it was one whole thing, like so. I like that much better. This just needs a road though, but we could do that. We can do that. Okay. Yeah, and then just really makes this feel all like one building. Hello, Spuds! Imagine having to reverse out of that end parking bay. Oh, you mean over here? It is. It would be. It would be. It would be a little bit. For sure. For sure. And it's a handicap spot too. We could do a little shorter parking lot here. Because I think that was the... Yeah, we could do that. There we go. Now we're not in the corner of potential death. Let's just move that up a little bit. There we go. Okay, I think this looks cool. We're kind of creating a little sports area here. All right, and now I think what I want to do over here, we could do, you know what we could do is we could do the little parks over here. That would look really nice. So I'm thinking we could do the other little basketball court and then the outdoor gym here. Would look really nice. Okay, dig that. Nice little path there. Okay. And I think what we can do is will the yoga garden fit in here? I mean, maybe not though. I mean, it does. It does just so fit in there. Well, that's kind of nice. Okay, let's rock with that. I'm not fussed about that. Just kind of lean into these vanilla trees here, since they're what's being used. Is this the right one? I feel like that's not the right one. There we go, it's this one. Okay, that's nice. Little yoga garden there. Okay. And then we could put the sauna right back in here, I think. yeah, that's a nice little fit. I dig it. And that's nice too, because the sauna has the little door right here, and that goes right onto the path. So that's fantastic. Bye, Blue. Have a good dinner. If I don't see you later, have a great week. I agree, No Mercy. Everything is filling in really nicely. I agree. I agree. Okay. Now this is making me want to fit in this other gymnasium a little bit better. I feel like it could go in here. Could it possibly be happy if I put it here? You have road access right there. How far would I have to turn this for you to be satisfied? Ooh. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. You could see cars driving in this way. Okay, I kind of like that. Yeah, that works. That works. That works. Okay. I dig it. Yeah, just a lot of nice landscaping around here. That'll be a nice big help. A nice big help. The other thing I think I want to put here is honestly the there is, we could put the thing we could put over here, because we're all the way over on the other side, is we could do all these little tiny because this is a pharmacy, but it does have a little, it is a little thing, and then we have these three. So we could bring these three. We could actually fit them in here. It's kind of like they have a nice old historical building look. And that could be nice and very practical to have. Very, very practical to have. Yeah, I kind of like that. I think that's smart too, because that other stuff's all the way over there, so it'd be nice to have this little area here. Okay, I like that. That's cute. That's very cute. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, let's put a touch of university housing right here. I feel like it's needed. Hi Anna, hello. Hello. Hi. What you doing? I know I'm streaming a little bit longer today, but that's why we had our walk earlier. We did. Okay, go lay down. Let's pause this for a second. Yeah, we haven't used this style yet, which I do like. So I think that's what we do. With a little pool, that's interesting. Bigger tree out back. I think we do this other one here. Maybe actually here we just do this style here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, I like that. That's very cute. Yeah, I think we can fit in one more. Yes, okay, great. This one is a bit too crunchy there, though. It's okay. That's all good. That works out really nicely. And then what we can do, we have this door right there, so we can just continue to honor that little connection right there. Maybe not. Surface painter is so annoying sometimes. Maybe not. That's okay. We're just gonna use a little landscaping. Oh yeah, I like this a lot. This is great. Okay. Pilot, hello. How are you? Pilot, since you're here, and everyone's been harassing me in like a very kind way. I'm wondering, now there's some options here. You could totally say no, but I was thinking this area out here, it's nice and flat, and I've made a road connection. We need an airport, pilot. I need an airport. So you don't have to make a video. You could live stream it if you want to. You could do it completely off camera and then I could show it off. It's only if you want to and you have time and that's exciting to you. Because normally I stream Saturdays and Sundays, so I could give you the build and then you'd have like a whole week. And we could even do 2 weeks if you wanted to, because I could stream some other stuff. But if you're interested, just saying. I think everyone's stream is like, everyone on every stream I get like, where's the, we need an airport. No, it's the good kind of harassment. It's the good kind of harassment. I like it. I appreciate it. There's always lots of thoughts about what we should have, which I greatly appreciate. And you can totally say no, it's fine. Only if you want to. I told everyone if you didn't want to do it, then I would build one myself. I would try to. Or I could just use one of the ones that are like already pre-built. Okay, I'll send you a DM on Discord. That's fine. Too funny. Too funny. Okay, this is coming together. So Pilot, this is my university. Well, we have one in the city already, but I went all in. I went all in. We have so much left to do on this build. Oh my gosh. It's a lot. But it's working. It's working. It's so nice to see you though, Pilot. Like, for real. I know you're actually busy actually being a pilot. Flying people around where they need to go. Okay, did I mark these historical? Yes, I did. Okay. So, oh yeah, this turned out really cute. I like this little area here. These are fancy. Maybe this is like maybe this is another little faculty housing, but it's like individual. Yeah, when it was just a trailer park. I know. Yeah, you're here, there, and everywhere. I bet. Do you have some cities you're flying in between regularly now? Or does it change really often? with where they have you going. Oh, there are little doors out here. We should do something with that. Of course you don't want to attach there. Okay, fine. I'll use Move It. Changes a lot, but my days off and on are more consistent now. Oh, that's good. That's good. That is very good. Yeah, it's nice when you know when you're going to be on or off. That's really helpful. Okay. Should we put... Oh, we could put more university housing and then make... Oh, that could be really fun, actually. Let's do that. Let's take that back for a second. And what if we did this other larger, fancier style? Oh, I like that on the pedestrian road like that. That looks sharp. Okay, we're going to have to sneak in our little pedestrian area. These all have pools. This is really cool. Okay. We can make this look really nice. Okay, so if we take this, okay, and then what we can do is have some nice little privacy fencing here. And like they have their own courtyard area. Actually, this just needs to go to there. Okay, that's nice. I like that. Yeah, so maybe this is the higher ups at the college or something. I don't know. Not that they want to live right next to the stadium, but who knows? We'll just let it be whatever it's gonna be. But then they have a nice little private backyard area. I mean, it could be more student housing. There could be lots of apartments in there, who knows? It all fits in well, I think. Okay, that's looking pretty cute. Pellet says, yeah, it's nice. Next month, I just do mostly 2-day trips or red eyes, so I'm home a lot more. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Okay, we are on a roll now. I feel like we're grooving. Do we like this area? Are we happy with how this is coming together? I need to detail this up. This is not looking so hot. Okay, let's get some of these tall grasses in here, some little bushes. A few little flowers, just 'cause. Okay, and then definitely some trees as well. That is looking nice. Okay, I think that's great. Hello, Blue! Blue is back. And yes, Pilot is here. Okay, yeah, that looks really nice. That looks really nice. Okay, I feel like we should do like a little cafe situation right here next to the pool. Got all these little houses right here. I feel like we should do a little something something. We could probably... Will the Joy's food truck thing fit here? It might. Look at that. Can't ask for anything more. Perfect. Let's go ahead and line this up with the pool there. That's nice. That's very nice. That's nice because also then there's a little public restroom here, which is good for these facilities as well. So that's really nice to have. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Perfect. That's great. I'll definitely do some more tree detailing maybe off camera. That's kind of boring right there, so we won't worry about that. Okay, let's move back into here, into this little park area here. I do feel like we could put in, even though there's the little public restroom in there, we could also put one up here. I think would be good to have. Maybe we'll put it right here on the side. That's gonna be good. Do a little, make a little structure park here as well. Because why not? Little benches here. That's nice. Okay. That's great. All right, and then we've got our giant parking lots, which is fine, but we just need some trees along here. Lovely. Are there enough taco trucks on the campus? That's an important question. Well, there's 2 so far, but I'm sure we'll add more. There's 2 so far. Okay. Oh, good. People are walking after the game instead of all bunching up, waiting for the tram when they could just walk right there. It's so silly. All right. Do I want to put anything in here? We could put, I bet it would fit. Yeah, it would fit. Let's move it. Larry's Pick and Play Park. I know it seems weird to have a playground on campus, but if you're coming to watch the game, and you have kids maybe, actually, no. I think it's gonna make sense to go with the other one. Yeah, maybe we just put this here. Okay, that's nice. Just another little place. Another court. Oh, you know, maybe what we should... Thinking. Actually, I don't think we have that there. The burnt bean. The organic coffee shop. Yeah, we could put, that's what I was thinking. But also then we have this, the other thing we could do, and maybe that's what we do. So this right here, We could put it a nice like plaza and also like do a food truck park right in here, like a food eatery, like an outdoor, and that would kind of mesh well with our nightlife area and with the stadium. So I think that's what we do here. Let's grab the plaza though. There's this big fountain plaza. If we did this in the it's kind of a nice big plaza. We could use that one. There also is the food truck plaza. Oh, and that would fit over that. Look at that. We could work that in. Yeah, I mean, I would rather have this be over the pedestrian road. I'm thinking what we'll do, let's back that up. We could actually move this here. And this creates a little, like, street there for that. Which is very nice. Okay. And then we can just pull through our pedestrian area to here. Okay, and then what we can do is take a smaller plaza. We could actually grab, there's the one that has like seating and stuff. Yeah, plaza with trees. If we did this one, because remember I did this in my park series where I took this and then I put all the food trucks around it. That looked really cool, so we could do that here. Yeah, that could look really cool. Okay, let's bring out the big surface painter because we're just gonna do this whole area. Yeah, and then if we center this up a little bit more and we just did all the food truck around like I did on that one park build, that would work. That would look really cool. And then we've created a food truck park. So let's do that. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, and then there are some food trucks in here. Yep. This little guy. That there. Plazas and promenades is like such a good DLC. Agreed. Agreed. I was so excited when that came out because it was like, I felt like City Skylines made something that like, I was like, just for me, because I'm obsessed with anything for just pedestrians, and I don't know, that was such a cool moment. History of the game. So cool. Okay, and then I think there are, isn't there also, okay, maybe not. All right, so then we've got Frank's fish sticks. And, you know, we already have 2 of the joys. Let's put in Teddy's. Chicken truck there. Okay, that looks really cool. Very cool, very cool. I would like to order a food. More foods. Plenty of street food for our brave students. Exactly, exactly. Plenty, plenty, plenty. Okay, and then I think what would make sense here if we had potentially we could fit in if we grabbed, I think you guys know which one I want. If we go into here, where are you? This one. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Obsessed. Obsessed. Let's move this. Oh, will it be happy if I turn it? I don't know. I think so with the Rico mod that I have, right? I think it's gonna be okay. It might not. We'll see. We'll figure it out. And then there's the little, this little guy. Yeah. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Oh, I love this so much. A little plaza you can come into, lots of different options for foods. And then you've got all of this stuff over here as well. That is fantastic. Fantastic. We could probably even fit in the other one I like. Oh, that's the same one. Hold on. Where is the... Oh, that one goes the long way. I think this will work. I think it will. Oh, that's great. Hello, Chris. Okay, that's a nice little food truck plaza then. Let's do a little landscaping back here. Couple little trees. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense for a food truck park. We're right near the stadium. We're also right near the nightlife. I think that works perfect. And my voice is going a little because I've been live streaming for so long. Oh, this is looking great though. I really like this. This is looking cool. This is looking cool. Okay, everybody. Well, I think let's take a... There was a nighttime tram ride. So close to 3, 5 hours streaming coming. I think I'm going to call it there. We got a lot done today. And I'm starting to, my voice is starting to go a little bit. Yeah, I'm so excited though. I mean, like, imagine this, but like everywhere. So essentially, you know, adding in lots of little campus housing, lots of landscaping. It's going to be really nice. Really, really nice. I'm obsessed with this build. It's really fun. Okay, there was a nighttime tram ride requested. So I think if I just go in here, day and night is not enabled. So if I enable it, and then if I go time of day, and then if we speed this up, and hopefully we have enough power. We're waiting for our tram to come into the station. Where is the tram? Maybe we don't have time to wait for it to come in the station. Oh, it's all the way over there. Okay. Let's grab this and go on a little nighttime university tram ride. Are we ready? Here we go. Yeah, City Skylines at night does look cool, and I don't do the night stuff enough, so I think every time you guys remind me, I really appreciate it. Gosh, this is gonna look so cool once it's all detailed up. Oh, guys, you're so nice. Thank you so much. Thanks, Pilot. Yeah, it's going to be gorgeous when it's done. Yeah, I think so. It's going to take a lot, but it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. Thank you, Steve. Of course. No, it was really nice to stream every day with you guys and like have my coffee with you guys and start off my day playing City Skylines. I mean, you can't get any better than that. You really can't. And I'm so happy with how much we got done because we finished our town we were working on. Then we built the small town across the water from this. We built the industry area, and then we also did our ore industry and like our regular industry. And now we're on to this campus build. We got so much done, and that's so exciting. I really love this project. I like the bridge too. It looks really cool going through the campus. Yeah, this looks really cool. And I mean, I'm not fussed that a lot of people aren't taking the tram because we've made it so walkable. There's just like so many different like things going off. Bye, Pilot. I'll bug you on Discord. We're almost done here. Yeah, this has been really, really fun. Really, really fun. Hopefully we'll get to do like another streamcation during the holiday time. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. Oh, look at the train. That's so cool. Yeah, this food truck is such a good location. And here we go into the station. Yeah, I really like this bridge going through the campus. It's really fun. Yeah, that works really well. Someone walking home in their toga. Why are you walking by yourself, girl? Get yourself back to your dorm. And the back of all the dorms, buildings. This is gonna be a cool area to detail as well. It's gonna be really nice. All right, everybody. Well, I appreciate all of you so much. Again, thank you so much for hanging out these 2 weeks with me. I really appreciate it. And yeah, it's been a really good time. It's been a really good time. So I'll be back next Saturday, and my plan is for the rest of the year is to stream on Saturdays and Sundays. So 2 streams a week. So that's the goal. So yeah. All right, everybody. Well, I hope you all have a good weekend ahead. Yeah, and I hope you all have a joyful day, and I'll catch you next time.